driving and good driving.
Chick-fil-A, Chipotle, Starbucks, Morning Fountain, each person. And it's cheap. It's cheaper to go to Chipotle and get a bowl. No, it's not cheap. Unless you eat like you. So get like 3 chickens and a large fry. It's pretty cheap right there.
See, it's not moving in.
So you just wax, rub the damn thing.
Okay. All right, Coach. How you doing today? Welcome to HSBN Media Day.
Oh, I'm great. Glad to be here.
All right, Coach. So you're going to introduce yourself and the players that you have with us, and then we're going to answer some questions.
Sounds good. My name's Howard Stein. I'm the head coach at West Broward Bobcat Baseball. To my right here, I've got Dean Guzman, senior catcher. Right next to me, I've got Derek Bermudez, senior third baseman. And all the way on the left, we've got Jason Wax, who's a sophomore outfielder.
Jason, what's your last name?
Wax.
WAC.
Howard, let's talk. Let's get the painful memories out of there. Just talk to me about last year. You had such a great regular season, and clearly your sights were set on Fort Myers, and I covered a few of your games, and you guys were just rolling, and then Western gets you right out of the block in the regional quarters, and it had to be a really disappointing end to such a promising season. Talk to me about working through that, and how do you does the pain of that loss help you going into this year, or do you try not to dwell on it, or what? Take me through the end of last season and how you advance that into this season.
Can I just go next question? Don't want to talk about the past. But I guess that just makes you stronger. Yeah, it was a tough loss. I thought we had a team that was ready to compete to go to Fort Myers last year, and Western played well and got us on a rough day. And it was one of those days where, like I said, they played well, and we had a lot of things that could have gotten better, but now it's just, what can we do to make us stronger in 2022? And I think when we look back on it, I think we're going to get a lot better from this loss.
Derek, can you speak to that a little bit? And it had to be a real rough day for you, and just trying to move on into this year, and how you deal with that.
Looking back on it, yeah, that day was rough. It's probably not gonna forget that day. That team last year that we had was special. I think we had a legit shot to compete in Fort Myers. But now, all you can do is move forward. You can't change the past. So you just got to build with it. And, we have a bunch of guys that came back last year that were a big part of that team. So the main guys will remember it and, pass it on to the younger guys. And, it's just going to build a fire. And, we're ready to compete this year and, play to the best of our abilities for all 25 games, and then hopefully get hot in the playoffs and make another run at it, because I think we have that group for us.
Howard, talk to me about this team this year. You got most kids returning from that team last year?
Yeah, we got a lot of guys back from that team, and yeah, it probably starts hitting wise right here at this table. I think we have the best top of the lineup in Broward County, if not South Florida. It's an awesome top of the lineup. They can swing it, they can hit with power, they make great contact, they compete in at bats, and yeah, I think we're gonna have some good start to games with these guys sitting next to me.
Dean, talk to me. First of all, you are still committed to Stetson, is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. And Derek, you're NC State.
FSU.
Oh, you're FSU.
Yeah,
okay,
Florida State.
FSU. Okay. All right. Very good. And Jason, are you committed anywhere? No. Dean, talk to me about this upcoming season, and Derek, I'll ask you the same as well. Talk to me about the hopes of this upcoming season, and how you think you guys. Clearly, the bar is set high now. As good as you were last year. You think getting to Fort Myers, getting to that Holy Grail is realistic then?
So last year, as Derek said, we had a really good team. However, this year, a lot of our players returned, so I think that we have a really good shot of making the dreams what we wanted this last year, is making it to Fort Myers. So I think that the team that we have now, and the hitters and the defense, we have a really good chance of making it the way that we want to make it.
Jason, you're up. Talk to me about the prospects of this team, and talk to me about is there a togetherness on this team? A lot of you guys have been together for a while.
Yeah, for sure. Last year I just came in, I started to make friends with everybody, just getting really close to the team. And this year a lot of returners are coming back, so I feel like we're going to be more knitted together as a group, and we're just going to keep playing good baseball.
Derek, you one of the leaders on this team. I mean, you feel like an extra responsibility out there. Guys are going to look at you, and you got to carry the banner, maybe lead the way here. Or what?
Yeah, for sure. Thankfully, ever since I came to school, Coach Stein has trusted me, and I've played here since the beginning, and all the guys around me have trusted me. So it's been a long process, but now with all the experience that I've had growing, coming in as a freshman and playing sophomore year, junior year, I feel like I have weight on myself to all right, this is it, we got to do this. So I put extra responsibility and extra pressure on myself, to contribute, and whether that comes leading the younger guys, coming through in big spots, everything to help our team win. So I look at it as, we got to do this now, and if that means that I got to put extra burden and responsibility on myself, then we'll do it. But I know I don't have to do it all, because we have a really talented group of guys that can contribute and help us win game in and game out.
Howard, you're going to be, so it sounds like you're going to be kind of a offensive-minded team. I mean, I know everything, it's defense, it's pitching, and it's offense, but it sounds like you've got a lot of bats. It sounds like you're going to be an offensive-minded team here.
I think so. I think we're definitely gonna swing it. We're gonna swing it well. We're gonna compete in at bats, but remember, we still have Sebastian Perez at the top of the pitching rotation. He's as good as there is in South Florida at the top. So, top end pitching, we're gonna be tough to beat up there. We've got a lot of younger guys filling in those roles after Sebastian, who are really capable.
I was gonna say, who be your aces? Who's the ones you're gonna be giving the ball to in the big moments?
Right now, we've got Sebastian Perez at the top. He's a Miami commit, and he's been throwing it really well for us in the beginning of practices. We've got Andres Cruz, who's a transfer from Pines Charter right now. Hopefully, he can fill in at the number 2 spot. He's been throwing it really well for us. We lost Mike Fortes last year. He was at Palm Beach. He had just a great year for us as a number 2 arm last year, and I think Andres Cruz will step in for Mike and do a great job. And then we've got some sophomores who can really throw it. Jason over here was just an outfielder last year. He's going to pitch for us some this year, and we have 2 other sophomores. We have a senior side armor who can come in and close games. We just have a bunch of guys after our top 2 that are going to come in and mix and match, and I think they're going to be great.
And your schedule, are you satisfied? What kind of schedule do you have this year?
Oh, it's the best.
Big games?
It's the best schedule in South Florida. It's as good as I can schedule.
Really?
I emailed teams from IMG to Palm Beach Gardens, and whoever wanted to play, we'll play them. We've got, let's see, we're probably the only team that I can think of that starts out first 3 games with state champs, 2 preseason with Douglas, North Broward Prep. We go North Broward Prep first regular season game. We play Douglas. We play Palm Beach Gardens. We have Jupiter, Douglas here, Taravella, the district. We get back Cypress and Western. We've got we play Columbus.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, whoever wanted to play, we're going to play.
Derek talked about that. I mean, that's got to have you jacked up a little bit. I mean, North Broward Prep, Douglas. There's 2 defending state champions right there. On top of Columbus and Taravella. Talk to me about that.
I can't wait. I get goosebumps thinking about it. If they always say, if you want to be the best, you got to beat the best. And I don't think you get any better by playing, down competition. I think you got to play up. And like I said, I've been here, and the schedule's never changed ever since I got here. The schedule's always been tough, and I think that makes me a better player and even a better person. You got to go through tough moments in life to come out the other end stronger. So going through the adversity, and it's easy to go and play a weaker schedule and come out and you don't really, your record looks good, but if you don't come out through like tough moments, especially when you get to the playoffs when everything's like real baseball, I think the tough schedule is a great thing for everyone.
That's sort of philosophy of that hour. Maybe take a few lumps along your way, take a few hits, but in the long run, when April comes, you're ready to go.
Yeah, it's definitely, like Derek said, it's definitely going to make us stronger for a playoff run in May. That's like, I don't know, that's the only way like we know how to do it, and I think that definitely is going to make us better.
Good job, Coach.
Good luck
Thanks
this
very
year.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Thanks, guys. We appreciate you.